Okay, let's jump into the licks. This is going to be lick number 1, and the vast majority of these licks are going to be in the key of A, pentatonic minor. And I'm going to play them with a clean tone so you can hear exactly what they sound like. And you're going to use these licks in your solos, and each one of them, you don't have to memorize every single one. But what you want to do is to use them and pull them out during your solo, and obviously make up your own. Change these around. You can vary them in any way you want. These are just to get you started. And here we go. The first one's going to be a string bend. A full string bend, you want to make sure that you're using all 3 of these fingers to help push up the string. Don't try to do it like this, but grab it. And you want to make sure your thumb is nice and secure in the back of the neck, towards the middle. Here we go. Okay, that's all there is to it. And I'm doing it kind of slowly. You can also do it quickly. But your goal is to hit this note, because a full bend goes from this fret, jump over this fret, and get all the way up to here. Okay? Lick number 2. This is almost exactly the same as lick number 1. We're just going to add one note. And actually, I was overshooting that just a little bit. I was actually going all the way up almost to here. But you ultimately, when you bend this up, you want the notes to sound the same. Hear that? And obviously, I'm keeping this finger on the string as I bend up with these 2 middle fingers. Okay, lick number 3 is going to be just building on licks number 1 and 2. We're going to add one more note to it. And notice how I'm holding down with this finger both of the strings, and just... Now you can also do the same exact thing, but hold on to the bended note. Here has a little bit different sound versus this. Or you can hold on to the string bend. Okay? Lick number 4 is going to be just a little bit different. We're going to add one more note. Instead of just this, we're going to go. And notice when I'm doing this full bend, I'm actually using all 4 of my fingers, and I'm grabbing it with my 4th finger. And also, all of these licks come directly from your pentatonic minor scale, first position, A minor. So you could easily play that lick over the top of this A7 chord. You could go. All right, let's move on to lick number 5. Lick number 5 is going to be almost identical to lick number 4. However, instead of bending the 2nd string up, we're going to bend the 1st string. So you're bending all the way up to this note. Now, what I want you to try to do is put together lick 4 and 5. So it'll go like this. I'll play lick number 4 and then number 5. Okay, I'll do that one more time for you. Lick number 6 is going to introduce pulling off. So you'll notice that there's a P over in your tablature for this particular lick. When you go up, instead of bending the string, we're going to pull off and go back down to this note. So I'm going to try to see if I can remember. I think it's licks 4, 5, and 6. Let's put those together. That could easily be the first 3 measures of a blues solo in A. If you had this, you could go. Okay, so that's kind of how you tie these licks together. Let's move on to lick 7. Lick number 7, as you might imagine, is just going to be another variation. Instead of pulling off from the second string, we're going to pull off on the first. So here's lick 7. Lick number 6 was like this, remember? Now lick 7. So let me put all these together for you. This is going to be 4, 5, 6, and 7. Lick number 8 is going to be a little bit more difficult. However, it's just using a different string. Instead of going like this, we're going to go. The reason I think it's a little harder because to me it's a little bit harder to keep your 4th finger down on this note than it is your 1st finger back here. That's all it is to it. And notice that that is still in that A minor pentatonic. And I'm just using those 2 notes. I kind of jumped the gun with lick 9 because I was sort of playing lick 9 last time on lick 8, but essentially lick 9 just ties together. You just play that lick 8 multiple times. Instead of just this, you just play it multiple times. And you can play those 2 notes in any rhythmic pattern. I'm basically playing them in 8th notes. You can play them in triplets or anything you want, but that's essentially the essence of the lick.